Yeah, better news?
In better news, how do you guys feel about 2 years? How do you feel? Honestly, I'm really, really happy. I feel comfortable saying this now. I feel comfortable talking about this. And I'd be so real with the Vescruniers. Anybody here that's not a Vescrunier, maybe is thinking about becoming a Vescrunier. There was a short period, a short duration. It lasted like a couple of months where I actually was thinking about heading on out here. I'm going to be so real with everybody.
Yeah.
I really was something. I talked to both Wilson and Zally about it. I talked to a few people about it. And after some time passed, the feeling eventually went away. And honestly, I'm so glad that I decided to stick around. Honestly, I don't really plan on leaving anytime soon. And I'm just happy. I feel so blessed. I think about it all the time. I feel like whenever staff talks with us, they're always like, thank you so much for your hard work. And honestly, I want to say every time, like, I'm not doing anything. I feel so blessed to be in this position. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, we literally stream. Right now, this is a job that we're in. We don't have a normal job. I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. and I can't think of a really strenuous job at the moment, but like I'm not doing that. So it feels weird to ever complain about it. That's why I don't. And I make an effort not to. And really, with all that said, I'm happy to be here with you guys. Yeah. I think this is the best wave that I could have been in. I genuinely don't think I would have fit in anywhere else. This is truly like the best timeline, and I'm so happy to be in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Happy to have you too.
Last year was tough.
Rough,
it was very tough.
Especially for you, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, we all felt something back then. So I don't blame you for feeling that way. It was not easy, but we got over it. And speaking only for myself, I'm not speaking for anyone but myself here. Gotta make that clear. I personally feel like, for me, this is better than like debut. What's happening right now? Like lately, like this year, I would say like in the past like 2 or 3 months, I've never loved streaming this much. And that includes like honeymoon debut saga. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Bro, it's so funny you say that because I feel like my honeymoon quote unquote debut saga was fucking terrible. The entire first like month, all I was completely stressed the fuck out. I kept worrying about how people were perceiving me, how people were viewing me. I was worried about everything that I was saying. I was worried about my stream length. I was about how long or little I streamed. I was worried about everything that I said. I was stressed the fuck out. There was no debut honeymoon saga for me. I was always stressed.
Okay. The stress, yes. But I think the great thing about debut month or week or 2 weeks, whatever you want to call it, it's the excitement of something new, How do I say this? Like when you go to a new school and like, you're like, oh, everything's so new and like, it's a new year and it's like a new class and it's like new friends. And then like after 2 months, you're like, all right, I fucking hate this. Well, I'm not saying I hate what I do now, but that's like the honeymoon, like, it's so new, yay, like it's awesome. That's the way I felt, even though it can be a little stressful at first with like the rules and all of that, new environment, new things. I feel like I've talked about debut like so many times now. I've said it like 1,000 times.
I remember like when Venta, you was talking to us as well, debuting, showing your concern about streaming, like he wasn't feeling good about it.
Yeah.
I guess it was the last time.
It was. I remember telling you guys at the beginning too. I was like, how do you guys feel? I only streamed for like 2 hours because that's what I was recommended to do. That's what like staff recommended us. They were like, try 2 to 3 hours only on debut. I was anxious the entire 2 fucking hours.
Don't stream too much.
I was just anxious. That was it. I feel like I had an elevated heart rate. And whenever I ended stream, I would just take a big breath. And I felt like I had just like exercised like the hardest fucking ever in my life.
Yeah.
Zally's as loud as the BGM. Okay, let me turn the BGM down.
Okay, you know what I realized?
What did you realize?
Debut Willie and there's like debut Sunny. Like people love to talk about debut Sunny and like, oh, Sunny used to be so cutiful when he first joined Noctix. Wow, and Willie was so cutiful too. There's a reason why. I will say why. Okay, like that phenomenon happens where the people change after a little bit after the debut is because people are giga uncomfortable at first and they're very careful with their words and they want to be very, very, very careful with like what they can say, what they can't say, how they want to like present themselves for the first time, Let's say you have a significant other, okay? Let's say you have a girlfriend and you go see their parents, okay? So you're meeting their dad. I am Wilson. And you shake their dad's hand and like you look super presentable and kind and polite, and you're super, super chill. That's how you portray yourself in debut. You want to present yourself, But when you're hanging out with your friends.
What is this parasocial ass analogy?
It's so specific.
Wait, me? No, that totally makes sense. What do you mean? And then like after a while, you act like how you would act with your friends. You know, you're much more laid back, super more chill. You know, you're not like the hello, sir. my name is Wilson. I'm dating your daughter. You know, like it's not like that anymore.
Hmm.
Well, it has changed.
Yeah,
That's my analogy.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just like surviving every day.
So I feel like you've been the same.
Maybe?
Oh no, you were more wild back then.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, remember you were like you did like the top bottom bingo.
No?
Give me
Yeah.
1 second. Let me interject for a second. I think you two should switch seats.
Why? I'm too loud.
Zally needs to be closer to the mic. And
Oh, he has a mic right here.
he does?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Well,
strange. Okay, never mind.
You just have a quiet
Literally
voice.
has a mic like you can't get any closer than that.
Oh, sure, never mind.
I just talk like this. How is it now?
Zally a bit too close.
You don't like that?
We're doing that ASMR.
Guys, you don't like Zally munching on food ASMR?
Love pizza with
So
mushroom.
happy to hear Zally so clear. He loves pizza.
What's going on? I like it.
It's just Zally eating pizza. He's just enjoying himself.
Pepperoni pizza.
Bro.
I'm thinking about a whole stream in my head. At the concept, it's just like a mic really close to Zally's mouth, and he's just eating, and he's just like, and that's it. That's the stream.
What is this one?
I don't know. Looks like it has sausage on it.
Sausage pizza.
Our medic is fucking starving. I'm so happy though. Today's the best day ever.
Yeah.
Why does Vanta sound tipsy already? Because I am, motherfucker. I took 2 sips of umeshu. I'm done. I'm done, Chief. It's fucking over for me. You don't understand. I'm already uninhibited. I'm just gonna start saying shit. And Zally and Wilson just have to deal with the goddamn consequences.
It's your channel.
It's my channel.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's your channel.
Oh, really? Just wait till we stream something on your channel, motherfucker. I'm dropping Vanta Jr. on there.
No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. No, you're just quoting my good friend from France. You just say things, okay? You're not actually gonna do anything.
I'm gonna teabag your laptop.
You're not putting your nuts on my fucking keyboard.
It's not gonna be just your keyboard. It's your entire laptop, brother.
All I can hear is Zally.
You guys wanted to hear me now? You can hear that much?
I mean, the mics are sensitive as shit. The fact that they can hear me says a lot.
There's a fucking lot of shit.
This is an ASMR now. I'm turning off the goddamn BGM. No more BGM. Who needs fucking BGM?
We'll sing it.
That's not even fucking close to my BGM. What the fuck are you talking about? What is this? Fucking Sesame Street? What is this shit?
You guys remember that one time at the streams, Suika game and never touched it again?
Bro, I don't need to touch Suika game again. I'm gonna be so real with you. The moment I saw that one comment where one of my chatters said, I showed your stream to my mom, and she said, he's like a rage baiter that intentionally plays the game bad in order for you to download it. That's what the chatter's mom said. Once I saw that comment, I deleted Suika and never fucking played it again. I've been talking to a lot of women.
Wow. Have
And-
you?
And what I've learned is that I'm a lot more popular in Japan than I thought. Just my
Oh.
looks.
What women have you talked to?
There was like, I talked to like 3.
Like, what do you mean by talking to women?
Bro, I'm talking about like staff and like
Oh, staff. Okay.
and like
yes.
and like other livers and stuff.
Yes. Okay.
I just said women because I didn't want to name any names.
No. Okay. But if you just said staff, it's fine.
Yeah, and they were like you clearly were made to appeal to Japanese women, and I was like, what? Wait, for real? They told me that, and I was like, wow, okay, I guess. No, I wasn't just flirting with women in Japan. What the fuck do you think I am? What kind of freak do you think I am? No, I don't know. It's something about like the scars, but like the fact that I'm like complete opposite to what I look like. Gap moe is what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my gap moe. They were like, yeah, like they like the gap moe, and I was like, for real. And honestly, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna break the gap moe. I'm gonna start acting really tough. I'm gonna be the toughest guy on the block.
Right.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm just gonna start mean mugging everybody on street.
Orewa.
Oi, kisama.
Orewa Benta kro desu.
Oi, kisama.
Nandayo.
Usen da yo.
There you go.
Koi,
Oh my god.
what a tough guy. He told me to shut up.
僕はユウQウィルソンです And Zali goes, 私はベザリウスバンデージです
Exactly. Wilson,
I'm so tough.
the past day, you being like crazy on presentation.
What do you mean?
Like, only what Wilson this.
I did not say only one Wilson this.
Boku wa Wilson this.
Yes, yeah. Oh, you mean when we say hi to staff?
Yeah.
Yes, dude. I say book what we do some this, and that's it. I'm not gonna say anything else I say because
Yeah, he doesn't say yoroshiku onegai shimasu and then completely flub it and say yoroshiku shimasu.
No, I say onegai shimasu. That's not true. I fucked up the first time. I fucked up one time.
The
And
two
then
first
the other
times.
times I read staff.
Twice.
No. The other times I talk to staff, I fuck up one time, and then he holds it against me. And then every other time, I say correctly, and then he just
You fucked up twice.
No, I
and
fucked
then
up once.
And then you finally did it the third time.
No, I fucked up once.
You fucked up twice.
Twice. It was not twice.
It was
That
twice.
twice?
It was
Zell, you're my biggest off now.
It's literally twice.
But hey, you learn and you're doing it every time now. Doing great.